Hey guys, Luis Moreno here. One question that I get a lot from my insureds is, Luis, I missed the open enrollment window. Open enrollment lasted or ended on January the 15th, and we're in February now. Am I completely out of luck? I need to get a health plan. Can I get a health plan right now? And I'm going to answer that question as soon as you like this video, you subscribe to my channel, and give me some comments. I'd be glad to help you out. All right, so here's the answer to that question. Outside of open enrollment, which is a window from November the 1st to January the 15th, it's a national window. If you're within that time frame, you had the ability to pick a health plan. But let's say that you missed it. All right, it happens. Okay. Are there any exceptions or what we call special elections that will allow me to get into that plan? And the answer, yes, definitely. There's a lot of options. So here's what I'm going to do. Okay. Number one, guys, in the information down below, there is a link for a one-on-one appointment with me or one of my staff. So if you need help, doesn't matter where you're at. If you need help, please click on that link and book an appointment, and we'll be glad to help you. But if you decide you want to do this on your own, here is what you're going to have to do. All right, so here's a list of these special elections. Okay, I'm going to post this link in the description down below, so that way you can go see it for yourself. But here is the special enrollment. So you can enroll in a health plan outside of the open enrollment if you qualify for a special enrollment. Now, there is what we call qualifying life events. These are things that happen to you, like having a baby, getting married, relocating, losing coverage. Maybe you lost coverage at work. Maybe you lost Medicaid or CHIP. Okay. Maybe your income is within a certain range. I'm going to talk about that. Or you have one of these other special elections. All right. So qualifying life event, this is huge. We use this quite a bit. So there's things that can happen here. Maybe you went through a divorce and you're losing coverage before the divorce. Okay. So there's numerous life events. Again, get with us, book that one-on-one, and we can help you with that. All right. So let's look at some of these other unexpected situations. Possibly you faced a serious medical condition. There was a natural disaster, or maybe other national or state level emergency that kept you from enrolling. The fact that it just happened, that doesn't cause a special enrollment. You had to have missed a special enrollment. So maybe there was a hospitalization, unexpected, or you had some kind of cognitive disability and that prevented you from enrolling. Or maybe there was a natural disaster like a hurricane, an earthquake, or some flooding, and that event prevented you from enrolling. Okay. If that is your case, you have 60 days from when that was declared for you to enroll. Okay. And you have to live in the county that was declared to have that emergency. All right. Sometimes there's enrollment or plan information display errors. It doesn't happen often. The healthcare.gov enrollment site is pretty good. Past, especially at the beginning when this was happening back in 2014, we used to get a ton of errors. Well, now pretty much not happening, but if you experience that, maybe you got some misinformation. Maybe you were misrepresented. You had some misrepresentation, misconduct, or inaction of someone working in your official capacity, like an insurance company, a navigator, a certified application counselor, or like me, an agent broker. If we kept you from enrolling or getting the maximum premium tax credit or cost sharing reductions that you would have qualified for, then that creates a special enrollment. Okay. Also, some technical errors that happen with healthcare.gov, but like I said, it does not happen often. Okay. Maybe becoming newly eligible for a marketplace, for savings on a marketplace plan. So possibly you weren't getting any subsidies, any tax credits, but now because of your income, you qualify for savings. Well, now you can get it. Okay. You previously lived in a state that hasn't expanded Medicaid and weren't eligible for Medicaid, or the tax credit because your income was too low. So maybe you moved into a category where you qualify, or maybe you moved down and you qualify. All right. You were found not eligible for Medicaid or CHIP. So throughout the country, every state has a different schedule, but they are unwinding Medicaid or CHIP. So what happens here is that all these people that were unwound, well, here's what happened. The past 3 years, there was a public health emergency, and those people did not have to reapply for Medicaid. They just kept it. Now that that's ended, people have to requalify. And what we're seeing, there's a lot of errors in the application, so they're not getting Medicaid or CHIP. They're also not applying because they're used to the past 3 years of not having to apply, or maybe they just don't qualify. But if you're losing Medicaid or CHIP, you can get it. Okay. What about gaining or becoming a dependent due to a court order? Well, that also creates a special election. Domestic abuse, violence, or spousal abandonment, that will also create a special election. And then if you had some kind of appeal with healthcare.gov and it was successful, then that's going to create a special election. There's also one that I didn't talk about, and that is the low income special election. If for some reason your income in 2024 is going to be in the area of the highlighted yellow, depending on the size of your house, maybe you are a household of 4, mom, dad, and 2 kids, or maybe a mom with 3 kids, whatever. 4 is the household size. If your income is between 30 and 45,000, you qualify for a special election because of the low income. Now, if you're in a state that expanded Medicaid, the window's a little narrower. It's between 138 and 150. But if your income is here in between the yellow, then you qualify for a low income SEP. So there's a lot of ways for you to get into a health plan outside of the open enrollment. Guys, I need you to do me a favor. Please, if I helped you, tell me, give me a comment. If you have more questions, post a comment. And also don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel.